Key West has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Lower Keys in Monroe County until 8:30 p.m. At 7:54 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located near Sunset Key, or near Key West, moving northeast at 25 miles an hour. Hazard, 60 miles an hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expects damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Key West, Boca Chica Channel Bridge, Boca Chica, Big Coffee Key, Fleming Key, Key Haven, Sunset Key, and Shark Key. This includes S1 between mile marker 0 and 9. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. These are the 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time observations.
I missed the initial alert, but that was a SVR from Key West.
Coastal waters from Chocoloskee to Bonita Beach, Florida, out 20 nautical miles. Coastal waters from East Cape Sable to Chocoloskee, Florida, out 20 nautical miles until 10:15 p.m. At 9:30 p.m., strong thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 10 nautical miles northwest of D Tower to near Middle Cape Sable, moving northeast at 20 knots. Hazard, wind gusts to 40 knots. Source, radar. Impact, small craft could be damaged in briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. Locations impacted include Chocoloskee, Big Lossman Bay, Shark Point, Northwest Cape Sable, Middle Cape Sable, D Tower, Highland Point, and Whitewater Bay. Move to safe harbor until hazardous weather passes. Frequent lightning is occurring with these storms. If caught on the open water, stay below deck if possible. Keep away from ungrounded metal objects. Report severe weather to the Coast Guard or the National Weather Service. You can also share your report with National Weather Service Miami on Facebook and Twitter. The following is a marine weather statement for the following marine.
Key West this time around.
National Weather Service in Key West has issued a special marine warning for Bayside and Gulf Side from Craig Key to west end of 7 Mile Bridge, Florida Bay, including Barnes Sound, Blackwater Sound, and Buttonwood Sound until 10 p.m. At 9:30
that just had to kick in.
A strong thunderstorm was located 11 nautical miles west of Oxford Bank Light, moving northeast at 10 knots. Hazard, wind gusts 34 knots or greater. Source, National Weather Service meteorologist. Impact, expect wind gusts in excess of 34 knots, suddenly higher waves, frequent lightning, and heavy downpours. Locations in the warning include Oxford Bank Light, Frank Key, Carl Ross Key, Murray Key, East Cape Canal, Sandy Key, and First National Bank. Prepare for wind gusts in excess of 34 knots, steep and fast-building seas, frequent lightning, and blinding downpours. Stay low or go below, and make sure all on board are wearing life jackets. Intense and continuous lightning is occurring with this storm. Stay low or go below. Lower VHF antenna, outriggers, fishing rods, and umbrellas. The marine forecast.
Time to go outside.
Gust 34 knots or greater. Source, National Weather Service meteorologist.
This is the
Impact,
first part.
expect wind gusts in excess of 34 knots, suddenly high waves, frequent lightning, and heavy downpours. Locations in the warning include Hens and Chickens Light, South Rips, Islamorada Hub, Davis Reef Light, Eagle Wreck, Conch Reef, and Alligator Reef Light. Prepare for wind gusts in excess of 34 knots, steep and fast-building seas, frequent lightning, and blinding downpours. Stay low or go below, and make sure all on board are wearing life jackets. Intense and continuous lightning is occurring with this storm. Stay low or go below. Lower VHF antenna, outriggers, fishing rods, and umbrellas. The west end of 7 Mile Bridge, Florida Bay, including
Okay, it's
Bond
just
Sound,
now coming out.
Blackwater Sound, and Buttonwood Sound. Straight for Florida Ocean Reef, and keep out 20 nautical miles until 11:30 p.m. At 10:41 p.m., a strong thunderstorm was located over Alligator Reef Light, moving north at 15 knots. Hazard, wind gusts 34 knots or greater.
I'll probably still hear this.
Source, National Weather Service meteorologist. Impact, expect wind gusts in excess of 34 knots, suddenly high waves, frequent lightning, and heavy downpours. Locations in the warning include Coon Keys, Stump Keys, Mosquito Point, Twin Keys, Florida Bay, and Key. Intense and continuous lightning is occurring with this storm.
Right when he said lightning.
Or go below. Lower VHF antenna, outriggers, fishing rods, and umbrellas. The National Weather Service in Key West has issued a special marine warning for
different one.
hawk chance.
Key West, why?
The National Weather Service in Key West has issued a special marine warning for Bayside and Gulf Sound from Craig Key to west end of 7 Mile Bridge, Florida Bay, including Barnes Sound, Blackwater Sound, and Buttonwood Sound, until 11:30 p.m. At 10:54 p.m., a strong thunderstorm was located near Sprague Bank Light, moving north at 15 knots. Hazard, wind gusts 40 knots or greater. Source, National Weather Service meteorologist. Impact, expect wind gusts in excess of 34 knots, suddenly higher waves, frequent lightning, and heavy downpours. Locations in the warning include Oxted Bank Light, Snake Light, Little Rabbit Key, First National Bank, Bradley Key, Man of War Key, and Frank Key. Intense and continuous lightning is occurring with this storm. Stay low or go below. Lower VHF antenna, outriggers, fishing rods, and umbrellas. These are the 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight.
Don't think I can get channel 5.
Until 1:40
Okay.
Eastern Daylight Time. 12:40. Strong thunderstorms were located along the line of Moorhaven to 15 nautical miles southeast of Lake Harbor, moving north at 30 knots. Hazard, wind gusts 34 knots or greater. Source, radar. Impact, small craft could be damaged in briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. Locations impacted include Buckhead Ridge and Funky. Move to safe harbor until hazardous weather passes. Report severe weather to the Coast Guard or the National Weather Service. You can also share your report with National Weather Service Miami on Facebook and Twitter. Your coastal waters forecast. 2:26 p.m.
Lake
Eastern
Okeechobee.
Daylight Time. Strong thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Pahokee to 15 nautical miles south of Lake Harbor, moving north at 25 to 30 knots. Hazard, wind gusts 34 knots or greater and small hail. Source, radar. Impact, small craft could be damaged in briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. Locations impacted include Buckhead Ridge and Funky. Move to safe harbor until hazardous weather passes. Thunderstorms can produce sudden water spouts. Water spouts can easily overturn boats and create locally hazardous seas. Harbor immediately. report severe weather to the Coast Guard or the National Weather Service. You can also share your report with National Weather Service Miami on Facebook and Twitter. Synopsis.
Of course, you go off for a...
The National Weather Service in Miami has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Hedrick County,
Good job.
Florida, until 3:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 3:13 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe
Weather
thunderstorm
alert.
was
Weather
located
alert.
7 miles northwest of Big Cypress Seminole Reservation, or 17 miles south of Mantra, moving north at 25 miles an hour. Hazard, 60 miles an hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, indicated. Impact, hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Devil's Garden. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 3:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following county: Henry, Florida. Devil's Garden.
Yeah, thank you.
Impact, hail damage to vehicles is expected. Locations impacted include Devil's Garden. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 3:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following county: Henry, Florida.
Yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, I got it too.
Yeah, I'm looking.
I
Oh,
think I pre-recorded. If I don't know if it's allowed to.
Yeah, thank you, WR300.
Ford Club, moving north at 25 miles per hour. 50 miles per hour wind gusts and penny-sized hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expect damage to roof, siding, and trees. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Torrential rainfall is occurring with this storm and may lead to flash flooding. Do not drop your vehicle through flooding. Special weather statement.
Okay.
The National Weather Service in Ruskin has issued a special marine warning for showers from Ruskin to Island Sound until 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Island Sound until 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Strong thunderstorms were located along the line extending from 8 nautical miles northeast of Namima to 13 nautical miles north of Fort Myers Beach and 30 knots north of Fort Myers Beach. Wind gusts 34 knots or greater. Source, 34 knots or greater. Expect wind gusts in excess of 34 knots. Sudden high waves. Like 34 downpours. Suddenly high waves. Make sure all on board are wearing downpours. Make sure thunderstorms will remain over mainly open waters. Strong thunderstorms will remain over mainly open waters. Synopsis. A draw from low pressure in the Gulf of Mexico. Your coastal waters are forecast for the Gulf and scattered to numerous showers.
Sorry, my allergies are acting up.
Overnight lows will fall into the low to mid-70s with afternoon highs in the mid-80s to...
This didn't go off. Okay.
This is a test of the emergency alert system.
That's what's happening right now. Sorry, but
Kids hockey team coming in. This is a test of the emergency alert system.
This station just said Fort Lauderdale, so I'm confirming another station, and thanks to an e-skip apparently or something like that, I'm getting a station in Miami or something. I'll figure that out in a minute. You'll see it in the bottom right there.
Widespread showers.
Miami's going.
Saturday, northeast winds 5 to 10 knots. Bay and inland waters light chop. Isolated thunderstorms. This is a test of the NOAA weather radio warning device. During potentially dangerous weather situations, specially built receivers are automatically activated to warn of the impending hazard. Tests of these receivers normally are conducted by the National Weather Service every Wednesday between 11 a.m. and noon. When there is the threat of or existing severe weather in the area on Wednesday, the test is postponed to the first available good weather day. Reception of this broadcast and the warning alarm will vary at any given location. This variability, normally more noticeable at greater distances from the transmitter, will occur even though you are using a good quality receiver in perfect working order. To provide the most consistent warning service possible, the warning alarm will be activated only for warnings and selected watches affecting the South Florida counties. In addition to the regular alarm tone, the NOAA weather radio system is equipped with an additional warning service called SAME, that is short for Specific Area Message Encoder. Unlike the normal tone of 1050 Hz, which activates all alarmable NWR radios monitoring the station, SAME allows people with a special receiver to be notified of watches and or warnings affecting only the county desired. SAME radios are especially useful for schools, hospitals, businesses, government agencies, and commercial radio and television. For more information regarding the SAME program, contact your local National Weather Service office. This is the voice of the National Weather Service.
Alright, Miami's done. Now we just wait for Ruskin to go. We'll go back in the house now. He actually activated on WSK3A. This did not go off. This is set to this.
System will alert only the county or counties affected by a particular warning. These tests are conducted each Wednesday between 11 a.m. and 10 a.m. between 6 p.m. and 6 p.m. Less severe weather threat. This concludes the weekly return to retro program. Your coastal waters forecast for the WSK3A listening area for the following marine location: Lake Okeechobee.
That's how you know that's WSK3A. That went off. I don't know if sad Sanjian didn't go off. Not sadly, but just bad reception. We'll see if it goes off later. These two went off. Forgot my 262 has alert reminder on. These two went off. Yeah, I can get this to go off for weeklies, but I can't get it to go off for any other alert. Alright. But yeah, that's that. And that was set to channel 5.
to weekly tips, including weekly transcripts of the programming.
The tropical weather outlook issued by the National Hurricane Center in Miami. WG59 listening area for the following marine location for the North Atlantic, Caribbean Sea, and the Gulf of Mexico. Active systems. The National Hurricane Center is issuing advisories on Tropical Storm Felipe. Your coastal waters forecast for the National Weather Service forecast 2 p.m. Southern marine location. Flood warning in effect from this evening to Wednesday evening. What? Minor flooding is forecast. Where? Fishing Creek near Palmdale. When? From this evening to Wednesday evening. Impacts at 7 feet. Fishing Creek is coming out of flood stage. Access road to campground and the bathhouse are still flooded. Additional details. At 7 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Sunday the stage was 6.8 feet. Bank